The summary in here is that I don't think there's any blame really to go around. I think the last misconception I'd like to talk about is the political aspect. I think there's been a lot of political, I should say, polarizing thoughts on the matter simply because people want to blame each other. There's been cuts to FEMA and other programs, or there's coming cuts, there's people that have been fired, and there's more expected. And some of the blame has been put on that there was not enough. If they would have had more meteorologists looking at this, that it could have been possible to save more people. But I think initial reports show there was like 4 times the amount of staff that, or 4 more staff members than were required, like a 400% more than was needed for this event. And news went out on time, warnings were sent on time. So ultimately, those arguments have little to no bearing on the outcome. If they would have had twice as much funding, I think they would have done just the same amount that they did. The meteorologists did their job with the personnel they had, and there was nothing they could have done differently. The summary in here is that I don't think there's any blame really to go around. The only thing that may have had an impact is had they had sirens. That's the only thing that could have possibly helped. Again, it doesn't mean we're talking about 300 people that are either dead or missing at this point. And so I think having those sirens could have impacted some of those numbers. But again, that's not something that they predicted was going to happen. And so by engineering standards, by community standards, by political standards, I think this is just a simple tragedy. And it's unfortunate.